What's up? What you up to? Like, so you're looking back at something. Maybe you're doing like a dark night of the soul. You're doing an introspective of yourself, or you're looking back at like things that's happened to you, things you've walked away from, people that's walked away from you. Um, you're just looking back at something. Maybe you're looking back at a situation or a person, you know, a specific situation or a person that possibly you're looking back. There you go. You're looking back at a situation or a person that you grew from. You know, maybe maybe you grew out of this toxicity, or just y'all are out of this toxic situation, or this toxic person. Like y'all grew apart. Y'all just grew apart, and possibly y'all are both looking back at each other. You know, that's a possibility too. You know, or someone's looking back at you and looking and thinking about how much you have grown since the past. You know, so yeah, and, and this person's seeing how much you've grown on your own, like without any help, without being with anybody, without having any kind of backing or anything like this. You've worked on yourself, and you have grown out of your past. Like you're not the same person you were in the past, or you don't hang around the same situation, or you just don't the same places, whatever. You grew out of being um, toxic. I guess. Everybody can be toxic or narcissist at some point. I don't understand some of these like definitions and stuff of these people, or like things, how they come up with this stuff, because or just like bipolar. Like, for instance, every fucking body in this world is bipolar. Everybody can be nice, everybody can mean. That is bipolar. All right, that is, you know what I'm saying. Everybody be a narcissist. Everybody could be toxic. So I don't know why people harp on it, or like why you see so many like videos and shit like on like something about what a narcissist and stuff is. It just, I think it's funny. But either way, you, me, we have grown out of this, whatever was in your past, in my past. I have grown out of it. You have grown out of it, grown away from it. You have worked on yourself. I've worked on myself, and literally have gained gifts. You know what I mean? Like, by this, you've gained experience. You've gained like tactics. You've gained a lot of stuff, and possibly people of your past are now looking back at you and seeing that how much you have grown, and that you're working on you work alone, you've worked on yourself so much, whatever, or that you are alone, that you are single. You know what I mean? These people are like maybe wishing that um, they hadn't passed you up, or that you didn't like grow away from them. Like, you know what I mean? That maybe y'all kept in contact or something, because now that you're all by yourself, or you're doing whatever it is by yourself, these people are regretting like not being in your life anymore. 8 8 something. This is something you walked away from. You or somebody you walked away from is literally in fucking regret that you're growing, that you're doing well, possibly you're making money. I mean, if you're not, you're gaining gifts, you're gaining knowledge, you're gaining followers, you're gaining whatever it is that you're gaining in your life, and whatever these people that you walked away from in the past is literally like in regret, or they're just looking back and thinking, even if they're not like wishing like, oh, they could be with you, they see that you're single now and like how much you have grown or how much you're growing or whatever, and they're just kind of hating that you walked away from them or they walked away from you, one of the two, you know. and and that you're protected, possibly, you know, and that your growth is protected, that that maybe you're cut off from them, that they can't get around you, that like possibly like when you walked away from them, they like this was some kind of protection to you, like like say rejection is protection, and this could have worked both ways. This could have actually been protection to them, because in certain situations, the bigger man, sometimes you get in a fight or some shit like, or get to where it's going to be a fight, and it's hard sometimes to be the bigger man and walk away, kind of shit. So, but sometimes, even without realizing it, and they might not ever realize it, neither of the people might not ever realize it, but the bigger person walking away actually entail saves both of their lives. One's going to get beat up or whatever, the other's going to get thrown in jail and start, have to deal with court and jail. So, you kill two birds with one stone by just walking away, and so, and maybe this person's looking at maybe how much they grown since you walked away. Like, maybe you forced this person to grow and work on themselves when you walked away to protect yourself. And this person is literally like looking back at this and like maybe not even regretting it, just looking back and being maybe thankful that you walked away because you caused them to, like they had to work on themselves and they had to grow from that. Like maybe like when you walked away from them, that was like their bottom or whatever, you know what I mean? And you forced this person into a dark night of the soul, and maybe this person is actually looking back now and thankful of you, wanting to thank you or something for that, possibly. But anywho, y'all be good. Peace out. Stay straight. All that good stuff.